Hello and welcome to opening day in the MLB. My name is Daniel Scott, here with the New York Yankees and the San Francisco Giants. So, don't even know what I was going to say, to be honest. Anyways. So,
leading off tonight for the Yankees, the first baseman
is DJ LeMahieu was to start the game here against Logan Webb as that slider goes a bit wide there for ball number one, and the first pitch of the game followed by a changeup to the near same spot there. Then a changeup to the lower corner. And a single just to the right to walk DJ Mayhew. And now Aaron Judge is up and let's see what damage, if any, he can
one ball, no strikes.
make a 1.111 OPS. That's quite a bit, isn't it? And pitched by Webb for ball two. So is Webb's go back to New York? Is Webb's maybe not, and that's the first like the game is the game Judge swings and misses at a fastball. That ball is grounded to second base and that throw is out, is not in time as Aaron Judge makes it to fuzz as Gleyber Torres takes the Clayton takes a strike one. You know, I was saying I may have to get a Rockies said to get next Jersey last night, but the Giants one actually it looks like really nice, and their hats too look amazing. I think that ball's tap fell. As the count is now 1-2 against Torres. As he swings and misses at a wide pitch there, and that's the first strikeout of the game as Giancarlo Stanton comes up and takes a bit of an almost high pitch there for strike number one. Yeah, so I'm not sure if I said this or not, but I typically really like to do the specialty, Jersey, as either the first game or just like a fun game as that ball is tapped to third and results in the double play as we now head to the bottom of the first inning here at the Memorial Park. And now Lamonte Wade Jr. will lead off for the San Francisco Giants against Garrett Cole. As both sides decide to start the at-bats with balls. As Wade Jr. does not come around far enough with that, as it's now 3-0 count against Wade. And Cole decided to get a slider strike in there and to make it a 3-1 as that ball is popped backward and now Wade Jr. is walked as Mike Yeah, why? The first pitch. Down at the third is as that is a base hit and a first base hit for San Francisco. I got one more. The Flores comes up for his first at bat against Garrett Cole
No, that missed.
and
That's
takes
the ball.
a high pitch. And sorry that I haven't got in the lineup yet. Just I have this on fast play, because the last couple games have have been like over an hour long. So I'm kind of just playing and seeing which one kind of fits us more. The faster play and shorter innings is. But before the five have been popped foul is Flores swings and misses as an outside pitch for the number one as Jock Pedersen comes up for his first at bat and takes a knuckle curve as his first pitch for an 0-1 count. But the guys I was saying like I'm kind of just trying to see like how I feel about fast play and see if that's
That missed. That's the ball.
actually how I want to go was the hybrid mode. I'm like it as that ball goes almost too low as Pedersen swings and misses at a lower borderline pitch for out in number two. And Pedro Estrada comes up for the second, for the fifth, I should say, the batter of this, on the lineup for the Giants as he takes a ball for his first pitch. Then takes an inside strike that seemed to be just on the barrier there. But I guess the numbers decide to give him a strike. And that ball goes a bit high by Garrett Cole for ball number two.
That missed. That's the ball.
And that seemed to be a bit in the same scenario as ball or strike two as he's walked. And now Michael Confanto confronts Garrett Cole for his first time. A rookie as of MLB 23 as he takes a strike with bases loaded and he swings and misses at his second pitch. And the umpire decides that he swung too far around as they stand free at the end of the first. And now Austin Wells will face Logan Webb as this would be his first season with the Yankees as he takes an inside ball at the knees. Webb was a single that gets tipped foul. Another single that gets tipped foul. Foul for the Giants dugout.
That got him taking.
As Webb now hits Wills with I believe the fourth walk of the game in the second by the Giants as Anthony Volpe comes up for as the sixth batter and for the Yankees as that ball gets fouled over the Giants dugout and into the crowd as that one is over towards his own dugout. You know, I went to the local pause like one of the like it's on my list of stadiums to visit as Volpe takes a ball. And it's decided that he swings a bit too far, and Volpe is sounded out on flanks as Gibson Pereira comes in now as he takes a change up to the lower outside, and this is his rookie year as well for the Yankees. As that ball is lined past second baseman and now to right field is the Yankees now have runners on first and second. We have Esteban Florial, who, and there's something I've never seen before, a rating team low .1. Like, I actually have not seen a rating that low in this game before, or at least not one that I can recollect as Florial takes strike number 2 and goes down looking as he takes strike number 3 by Webb and Oswald Peraza as the final batter on the Yankees lineup as he takes a questionable called strike there by the ump for strike number 1. As that ball's hit down to right field, and the runners will stay on bases as Oswald has successfully made bases loaded, and DJ LeMahieu, who was walked in his first attempt, he was is given his first strike of the game against Webb, and swings and fouls that towards his own dugout. And he goes down swinging as both sides have retired base. See on base twice in a row. And now Brandon Crawford will lead off the second. Well, the bottom of the second, I should say, for the Giants, as he takes a knuckle curve for strike 1. And swings and misses for strike 2 at a well-placed pitch by Cole. As that one is popped up to left and is caught, and as Crawford has been retired, and now Patrick. And now Patrick Bailey steps up against Garrett Cole as he takes a slider to the outside for ball number 1. Followed by and upper left forcing him a strike, and
1-2.
I don't know where that call came from, but as Bailey goes down on a swing and a miss for the full strike by Garrett Cole, that seemed like a bit of a questionable call there by the umps, because it seemed like either Bailey's momentum just carried him a bit too far or what, but that was a bit okay. And now Tyler Fitzgerald takes 2 low pitches for a 2-0 count against his against Garrett Cole his first time as that pitch brings up a 3-0 count. As the knuckle curve makes a 3-1. That's popped up the whole wall for a full count. And that ball is grounded to second, and that is it for the second inning, as the throw is made on time. And still, 0-0 at Oracle Park against the Yankees. And now Aaron Judge comes back up against Logan Webb. Aaron Judge was able to single his first time, and however was stranded.
Hee-haw.
As he takes a slider for strike one. And almost swings through it for a low outside slider. So like that ball is tapped up the mound, and the throw is made in time as Aaron Judge gets thrown out by the pitcher. And now Gleyber Torres takes the plate as he chooses not to swing at that strike for an 0-1 count. Taps that one foul. That one is grounded through the gap and right past the second baseman is I guess Torres makes it to base safely. And now Giancarlo Stanton will send in for his second time against Webb as he takes a low sinker. Stanton grounded out his first time and is possibly looking for some 1-2 redemption here. He will not be too far behind in his attempt count, as that ball is popped up to shallow left and is caught for the second out this inning. As Austin Wells, who was hit by the pitch in the second for his first attempt, will look to get some hits in here, or swings in here, I should say, as he takes a slider for strike number one. As that ball is tapped, and that shall be it for this inning, as we remain 0-0 in Oracle Park in San Francisco. And now Lamonte Wade Jr., who was walked in the first inning by Garrett Cole, will step in here, and he too will be looking for some hits as he lines one right into right field for a base hit. What a way to start the game officially for him, as Mike Yastrzemski fouled the ball right out of his knees into the pitcher's chest plate as he fouls another one back towards the net and his dugout, and decides to take a ball for a 1-2 count against Garrett Cole, and fouls that one back towards his own dugout. As that one is fouled back towards the catcher. Nicole's 46th pitch of the game will be a ball, as they decided to say that Mike did not swing at it fully, and the knuckle curve will give Mike a full count until he gets pitched by Garrett Cole, as that one is also pebbled back towards the catcher. That's a high pebble ball by Yastrzemski, as he swings at that slider right at his knees and gets struck out by Cole, who was, I believe, fifth strikeout of the game. As Wilmer Flores steps in now, and he lines that one foul to his around his own dugout, as he takes a high forcing more as the ball
Hit.
Decides to let that one pass for 1-2.
Nope. Ball.
That holds off his swing at that one, as it is now a 2-2 count. As he swings and misses, that ball goes a bit wild, and he recovers. Flores
Now batting.
becomes the
Designated hitter.
6th strikeout for Garrett Cole. And now Jock
Peterson.
Peterson comes up for his second attempt at Garrett Cole, as
No,
he
that's low. Ball.
he takes a low pitch for ball number 1. That one goes a bit foul.
Hit.
That one goes for the barrier a bit, and the umpire decides to call it a strike. As that one, the goal was hits the dot for a 2-2 count. Attempted foul by Peterson, or by Peterson. Another one to have foul towards the end of the net by the Lions.
Full count.
A full count of that ball goes a bit low. And Peterson hits that one foul, foul down the first base line, as he swings and misses for Cole's 7th strikeout here in Oracle Park, as we remain tied at 0. And now Anthony Volpe, who was struck out his first time up in the 2nd inning against Logan Webb, will try this again,
Ball.
as he takes a outside slider for ball 1. As that ball is tapped to the 2nd, and
Out.
the throw makes it in time just barely, as Volpe is now tired for this inning. And now Everson Pereira steps in for his 2nd attempt, and he takes a sinker as strike number 1.
That's the ball.
And then takes a slider to ball
1-1.
1. You know, if you're Garrett Cole, you pitched a little over 60 pitches so far. That's about 30-ish pitches an inning up to this point, and I'll say, like, either just keep throwing balls like inside as Pereira goes down on strikes, as the ump decides that he swung a bit too far on that one. That ball that was a bit far outside. And now
0-1.
there must have been falls victim to the same
Ball.
thing. Is he takes a 1-1 count. That's what I was saying. Cole has almost 60. Well, he has about 60 to 62 pitches so far this game, which he may not be in game for that much longer, as the Yankees go down with a low changeup as we remain tied for that 1-2-3 inning. As Theo Estrada, who was also walking his first time up, will face Garrett Cole for the 2nd time, and Cole has 66 pitches, so I misspoke there. And
Strike 2.
he throws his
0-2.
pitches a strike in the middle of the zone, as he follows up as with an inside ball that was a bit close.
2-2.
Too close to the comfort there, and and goes outside for a 2-2 count. As that ball is popped up to right center field, and that's going to be a single for Estrada. And now what the night to start for him too, officially. Now Michael Conforto, I accidentally said the Conforto the first time.
No, that's in.
As that pitch goes a bit inside for a 1-1 count as Garrett Cole tries to pick up the one at first, but he fails. Just barely fails. And that ball gets fouled towards the mesh.
Ball. 2 balls.
Inside pitch for a 2-2 count to Conforto. As that ball is tapped down towards his dugout, towards his dugout. As that ball goes a bit high, and Brandon Crawford is the next one on deck for the Giants. As Conforto has a full count and gets walked by Garrett Cole on the outside pitch. And now Garrett Cole. And now Brandon Crawford will come up for his second attempt at this, and he lines that foul over his dugout. And he takes a four-seamer.
That's down. That's a ball.
Goes like 2 and low pitch is ball 1. As that pitch goes a bit wild, and the base and the runners have moved forward off of a wild pitch. That pitch is line to center field, and that's caught by your own judge. Right at the wall as the runners advance on a sac fly to make it 1-0 Giants. And now Patrick Bailey will swirl up against Garrett Cole as he takes a low knuckle curve for a ball. As there's 1 out and 1 runner in scoring in position as he swings and misses at an inside foul ball. Pops that ball up to center field, and that's caught as we won't make it 2-0 as the runner is caught at home. The 1-0 Giants. And now Oswald Peraza will face Webb for his second time as he takes the low slider, or maybe it was his second. Yeah, I'll say second time. So I believe he was walked, if I'm not mistaken, his second time up. As he now has a 1-1 count. As he grounds that foul down the third base line. And Peraza seems like tried to bunt it, but that ball went a bit outside. And now DJ LeMahieu
That missed. That's the ball.
will take an outside ball for ball number 1 rather. I'm sorry, my bad. That ball gets lined towards his dugout. I believe DJ was also walked one of his times up. That ball is also fouled back towards his dugout. Although by a third. This time closer to his bullpen. As he ground the ball out to left field, and that will result in a base hit for DJ LeMahieu. As Aaron Judge will come up, and I believe I misspoke last time because I said that Judge caught the ball at the second, but he did not. At least I don't think he did. As the first, the first two pitches with the bat go foul, one off towards his dugout and one towards the Giants dugout. As he takes an outside slider as ball number 1. As he swings and misses at the low inside ball for Webb's 8th strikeout of this game, as Gleyber Torres now comes up for his 3rd attempt at this. He's so far 1 for 2 against Webb this game. As he takes ball number 2. As that ball is tipped foul by Gleyber. You know, I actually got to hear one of these commentators in last October when they were doing the playoffs, and it felt like I was actually watching an MLB show, same as that. Ball is tapped to first and results in the final out of the inning for the Giants, as it's 1-0 Giants in San Francisco. And now Tyler Fitzgerald will come up as he grounded out his first time up in the 2nd inning against Garrett Cole, as he takes a low slider as ball number 1, as Garrett Cole now has almost 90 pitches in the first 5 innings. As throws ball number 2 a bit close there to the zone, and followed by forcing more as low as ball number 3. And strike number 1 follows to prevent the walk, at least it's until now, as Fitzgerald swings and misses to an inside strike. As his account's now full, and he swings and misses again at the forcing for Cole's 8th strikeout of the game, as Lamonte Wade Jr. comes up with a single in the 3rd inning and a walk in first, as he lets one soar foul towards the Levi's Landing, I believe it's called. And he takes an inside for seamer about the knee area.
No, that's
down. Down low towards the outside. As another person goes outside, as Mike Yastrzemski is the next at bat, as that ball is launched toward right center, as it's also caught in right center field. As Mike Yastrzemski comes up for his 3rd time at this, as he takes low outside pitch at strike number 1. Fouled. It was like 2, as Garrett Cole comes really close to 100 pitches, as Mike Yastrzemski gets hit by a pitch by Cole and this walk, as Wilmer Flores comes up for his 3rd attempt at Garrett Cole, as Cole has now reached 100 pitches this game in 5 innings, and that ball goes wide for ball 1. That ball is a bit high for ball number 2. And then that ball is soared to left center and it gets caught. As it remains 1-0 in Overlook Park. And we will be back soon.
Leading off on the Yankees.
As Giancarlo Stanton comes up against Webb, as he was struck out and ground out his first couple times out as that ball goes foul. I believe this would be his third attempt this game
1-1.
at Webb, as it's now 1-1. But then that ball gets foul again, this time towards the Yankees dugout for strike 2. And that is a strikeout, the 9th of the game for Logan Webb, who has so far completed more in about 32 less pitches than Garrett Cole has, as Austin Wells steps in for his third attempt after being walked, and that's grounded out to second, and the throw made in time to tie Wells, as Anthony Volpe steps up, and he has also been struck out and ground out his first couple of times up, so let's see if he can get some redemption here as he fouls that ball back to the screen, and that ball is tap foul towards the Giant dugout. And Volpe gets struck out for the 10th strikeout this game by Logan Webb, as we enter this the bottom of the 6th with Jock Peterson with his third attempt at this after being struck out twice by Garrett Cole, as he takes strike number 1. Looking.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Low slider for ball 1. As that ball is hit hard. And that is... And the bounce is off the wall. And that will be a triple for Jock Peterson. As that ball was hit, it looked like it was a home run for a second, so I kind of hesitated there, but I guess I won't give it to him as it comes back into play as Theo Estrada comes in for his, I believe, third attempt after being walked, and he fouled and swings twice as that ball was grounded to first as the runner makes it home to make it a 2-0 lead as Michael Coconfoto comes up for his third attempt as he was also walked he was walked his last attempt at this as that ball is grounded to first and
The batter, number 35.
the baseman makes it back in time as Brandon Crawford steps in for his third attempt after being walked, and out as that ball just barely goes foul down the first base line. It could have resulted in a double, but just the head had a bit more left as Crawford takes an 0-2 foul. That one back towards the Yankees dugout. And he swings and misses at an outside ball. Is now 2-0 from Oracle Park. Now, Everson Pereira comes in for his third attempt after he singled his last attempt up. As he takes a low slider to end sorry. I forget that it actually pauses this game whenever I check the time. And then there's an outside sinker for ball 2 as that ball is tapped past the third baseman into left field for a single by Everson Pereira.
The center fielder, Esteban.
As the Yankees now have a base runner with Esteban Florial to look up the bat as he takes a sinker as his first pitch, and he's been He's been struck out twice so far, so he has to be looking a bit on the wary side as he takes an outside single for ball one. As the count is now 1-1. As that ball is tapped to first base, as that the result is a double play from second. Lost is the due to first. And now Oswald Peraza comes up for his third attempt at this. As he takes ball one and swings and misses at strike number one. As Logan Webb has just hit 90 pitches in this game, as that ball is tapped towards the Yankees dugout. You know, if I were both teams, I would genuinely, as a slider, makes Oswald will go for it for.
Your attention, please.
Now, as Ken Middleton will come in for the Yankees, as Garrett Cole had well over 100 pitches this late into the game, and as Patrick Bailey comes up for his third attempt, the first of all, sorry. And first against Keenan Middleton. I completely forgot that I had the had my phone ring on. As Patrick Bailey takes a 1-1 count. That four-seamer goes a bit low for 2-1. And that ball is taken as a 2-2 strike. So the full count now to Bailey by Middleton. As Bailey goes down swinging, as Middleton's first strike of the game, as Tyler Fitzgerald comes up for his first attempt at Middleton and his third overall, as he grounded out and dug out his first two times up, as he takes a four-seamer as ball number one. Four-seamer as ball two.
2-0.
To Fitzgerald.
Ball, that's high.
2-0. The full ball count of Fitzgerald by Kanan. And Tyler goes out on the walk. The final see of Middleton as the Monte Wade Jr. Will come up for his first attempt at Middleton. As he takes a high four-seamer. You know, you would think that four-seamer system is taller batter, so they would make the strike zone a bit taller, as that ball is lined out to right field, and that two bounces off the scoreboard as Bailey comes home from third to make it 3-0 San Francisco, as Mike Y takes his first attempt at Middleton. You know, yeah, just call him Mike Y, because I can not pronounce his last name. Like, I've heard people do it, but it's like, I don't know how to be honest. As that ball's popped up to left field and is caught, as the ball is rushed in, but the batter, the one rusher stays at first. As Wilmer Flores will take the stand for his fourth attempt this game, and his first against Middleton with 2 outs, and
That's a
going
ball.
on fast. It's been a bit, and never mind that. As that ball goes a bit wide. I was gonna say, well, one. I
That
was
missed.
gonna
That's a
say like I
ball.
think it's been like a bit
2
since
balls,
they've
no strikes.
ended the ones, but I think I've just missed it. Excuse me.
Ball.
And that's ball number 3.
Go.
2 forwards by Middleton. As Flores takes strike number 1. And takes a full count.
Full count.
Now what will this be? That will be a line foul down the third base line towards Sanfran's dugout. You know, I was supposed to have even called them Sanfran at this game. And that ball was popped up to right field as it will be caught by, I believe, Aaron Judge. As it's now 3-0 Giants. As J.J. LeMahieu takes his, I believe, 4th attempt at this game against the Giants starter, Logan Webb. But who has pitched 93 pitches up till now, and fairly effective at that. For strike number 2, with a slider right down the middle.
One ball, 2 strikes.
And they decide to not call him at that. That as attendance is 31,590 for opening day here at Oracle Park as DJ LeMahieu takes a 2-2 count off of a foul ball.
Count is full.
And he almost carries through with to a full count, and he grounds that down towards third, but that ball's hung on to. That ball's traveled back towards the Yankees dugout.
Take your base.
As DJ is walked for the second time tonight, as Aaron Judge comes up for his 4th attempt this game, and 4th attempt against Logan Webb, as Webb now has over 100 pitches this game, as that ball is fouled off towards the Giants dugout.
That's a ball.
As that slider goes forward outside for ball 1. And
1 and 2. The count.
Judge swung a bit too far on that for strike 2.
Ball.
He takes a high force anymore for ball number 2. And that ball popped up to right field and is caught. So for the first out this inning.
Now batting.
I mean, as Gleyber Torres
Gleyber
takes his 4th attempt at Logan Webb. As that ball is lined to left field, and that will have been through the one was by 1.
Now batting. Designated hitter.
As Giancarlo Stanton will come up for his 4th time against Logan Webb, as Webb has now pitched 104, I believe, pitches, as that one goes wide. 108 pitches by Logan Webb. As that one gets lined foul towards the Yankees dugout.
2 and 1.
And that one was taken low by Stanton for 2-1. and that ball popped up to center to the field, and and fielder does not make it in time. As it's runners on the corners now with 1 RBI to make it 1-3 Yankees, as Tyler Rogers
Your attention, please.
is brought in to base Webb in the top of the 8th inning, as Isaiah Falafel takes over at first as the pinch runner. What a pitch to delivery by Rogers, as Austin Wells is his first target, as Wells, I believe, was walked a couple times. As that sinker seemed a bit too outside the zone to be called a strike, but I mean, hey, that's just me, and that's a four-seamer by Rogers to Wells for a 1-2 count. That sinker is tapped foul by Wells. That is now a 2-2 count to Austin Wells by Tyler Rogers. Another ball tap foul. Fouled off of the and plug out. As that ball is grounded to second and short made it and to first, but the throw does not make it in time, as they cannot save the field lead, as it's now 2-3 Giants, as Anthony Volpe comes up. And that ball goes high inside the zone for strike 1, followed by an outside slider for ball number 2, or ball 1 rather. That pitch gets ball low inside for strike 2. Ball 2, single on the low inside of the plate. Slider, double back towards the gates dugout.
That's the ball.
Four-seamer, and now full count to Anthony Volpe by Rogers, and Volpe gets walked for the first time. Well, gets Rogers' first walk, as Everson Pereira comes up for his fourth attempt this game, first against Rogers, as he swings and misses at a high four-seamer for strike 1. Pops that one up to the first baseman, who will record the last out and will keep the lead 2-3 at Oracle.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Now pitching for New York.
And now Zach McAllister will come in for the New York Yankees, as they are your replacement in the bottom of the 8th, as Jock Pedersen is his first target. You know, you have to be wondering if you're McAllister and the Yankee. Wait, he doesn't have a number on his jersey. As that's now an 0-2 count against Peterson. As that ball goes a bit inside.
1-2.
And that ball goes a bit low inside for a 2-2 count. And that's called a strike, as As Devo Estrada comes up for his third attempt at this, or fourth probably, as he takes a 4-1 count. 0-2 count. And that would be it's like 2, but it's counted as a ball as it's now 2-2, as that ball is lined foul down the first base line, and so this as that ball is was grounded to third and that goes in time to first. As Michael Conforto is the next one up against Jason McAllister, who as he gives Conforto a 2-1 count. As that ball goes a bit high for for a full count now. As Conforto goes out on swag as they hold to a 2-3 lead. As Camilo Doval takes in for the Giants. So apparently the reason why McAllister has no number is because of the timing of his addition into the game, which that makes absolutely no sense to me. As that ball, high corner, is
that's the ball.
Is ball 1, followed by a low ball.
Ball. 2-1.
Oh, so he was not part of the initial game launch apparently, because he was not on an active to Major League roster, and and he was signed to the Yankees later that season, and that ball is lined into left field, and it's snagged by the left fielder, and just in time given to the shortstop to keep the runner at first, as Oswald decides to bunt it down the first base line and gets tagged for out number 1. As DJ LeMahieu, who comes up after his sac fly, his base hit, then I believe 2 walks, as he takes a slider as ball 1. And cutter to the inside as ball number 2. Now cutter to the inside of the zone as second number 1. And that ball is popped up, and the third baseman will reach it in time as he has to go to the pitcher's mound to get to it. As Aaron Judge will come up for his fifth, I believe, leave attempt at this, as he takes a questionably called slider as strike number 1. And that ball is grounded past the second baseman, as the game is now tied at 3s. Is with Alan Judge on the first base. for the Yankees, as Gleyber Torres is the new batter for the Yankees, as that ball is lined past shortstop to get Aaron Judge to second with 2 outs. So with 2 outs, and the pitching change as Tristan Becker comes in to see if they could can stop the slow allowing of base hits by the Giants pitching staff so far this inning. I mean, that ball is low on the inside side of his own corner, but gets called the ball. As Isaiah Kino Falafel is permanently in at the number 4 spot, as that ball goes foul down the third base line. So as that ball is grounded past the pitcher and makes it to first just in time to stop the bleeding, as it's now tied 3-3 in Olga Park. As Brandon Crawford comes up for his first attempt at Zach McAllister. As he takes a 1-1 count.
1-1.
As he's opening against McAllister's that line to first, and the base is tagged just in time, as Patrick Bailey is now up to verse McAllister. And takes an inside ball as his first pitch. And that ball is popped up to third, where it will be caught. As Blake Sabol, the rookie for the Giants, will take in at the number 9 spot as a pinch hitter. And takes a 2-0 count to start off against McAllister, who is his first pitching action in this game, as he now picks up an extra strike in the ball. As the Monte Wade Jr. will be the next one up after Sable, assuming he can get that ball, which he will be walked with a 4-1 count with Lamonte Wade Jr. coming up against Zach McAllister, Kevin McAllister, as Sable almost gets picked off at first, but he makes it back just in time. As Wade Jr. check swings on a strike for strike 1. And looks at those at strike 2. Takes ball number 1. As that is lined out to left field, and it's now runners on first and second.
Your attention, please.
As Matt Bowman is now in for
Number 50.
fully the Yankees as McAllister. They're not doing as hard as they want to do, as Mike Y comes in and takes an 0 and 1. As that ball is lined up to foul by down the third base line. as that ball gets popped up, and it will be caught as we go into extra innings as it's still briefly normal. Then now Blake Sabol will be taking over for officially at center field, as Austin Wells is the new hitter against Tristan Beck, their first meeting this game so far. As he takes a questionable ball number 2 for a 2-0 count. And a questionable 3-0 count as the umps give him a 2 questionable balls in a row as they finally give a strike for a 3-1 count as a changeup result in that being 3-2. As that ball goes foul. And now Beck will walk Austin Wells as Anthony Volpe will come up to possibly make this a base loaded scenario as he bunts, and that will be picked up by the baseman and fielded to first in time as Everson Cabrera will come up now against Beck, I believe for his first time this evening, and that will be a check swing for a strike. And then that ball goes a bit high for ball 1. And then that ball gets grounded to short as the Yankees now take a 4-3 lead as Esteban Foyle will take over against Beck as he takes an 0-1 count. That ball goes a bit high for strike number 2. And then that will retire the other side at 3 outs to bring us to the bottom of the 10th inning. 4-3 Yankees at Oracle. As Clay Holmes will take over now for the Yankees. As they look to keep their 4-3 lead, as Wilmer Flores will be his first opponent this night, and Wilmer really he hasn't been that successful tonight, given that he's done that this whole time, as he lines it right to first, as Doc Peterson is now the batter for the Giants, as he takes a high slider for ball 1. And now strike 1 to Peterson. And that's grounded to first as the runner advances to third with 2 outs. Now Thairo Estrada. All of the Giants' hopes for the opening day lie with Thairo Estrada as he takes a high inside ball as his first pitch by Holmes. So Estrada can either get out or he can get the Giants tie and advance further into extra innings. Or it's like 2 at a 6-winged low strike that would end the inning. And as he swings and misses, resulting in a New York Yankees win on opening day. Well, this was actually a really entertaining game here from the Park. I know that this was not quite as, I don't think it was quite as long as this game, but hey, I'm hoping it was short. It'll be shorter next time. Well, I'll have to see you all next time then. So, from local, I'll see you later. Bye.
No es igual.